Hello, everybody. Good days, good days, good days in so many ways. It's a hump day. It's a Wax Wednesday. It's a Warsaken Wednesday. It's a Boroed Pepe Wax Club Wednesday. Gosh damn it. Hello to you, Boom Shankar. What's up, bud? Good to see you. Cure. Great. Little PFP you got there. Welcome. Wax potheads in the hole. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see. KS Project. Hell's bells coming in with the PP emojis like a stud. Nathakag. Nat, how are you, Nate? Good to see you, dear. Lovely to have you guys here. We are playing Crittercraft as well. The Grub Pub is wide on open. I'm doing good, doing well, doing very well. Yes, exclamation point PP will get you into the giveaway pond, if you will, the old Ponderosa. So jump on in there if you want to play the game of life. Taki in the house. I was just looking at the floor of the old Boroed Pepe Wax Club NFTs, and I couldn't help myself. I just picked up the one that was on the bottom of the floor in the top 1,000 ranked mints, ranked of the 6,000 mints. 6,990 6,969. But 24.50 is 60 cents below the floor price. It's getting it for a pretty good deal if you're trying to climb your way to the 169ers club. This is not a bad time to pick them up. And if you don't pick them up, I sure as hell will. And if I pick them up, they will be locked away in a vault for 30 years and nobody can play with my toys. Something like that. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm going into the giveaway wallet. I'm giving away wallet. But if you guys are here and you want to play and you haven't signed up yet, the board is open. What's been going on? How's everybody doing out there? It's a wild time in the old crypto market space. There's all sorts of organizations bucking. There's lots of bucks going on, lots of regulations. The regulators showing up and trying to fiddle and niddle. But I think they're really just trying to squeeze and shake for a quick dollar or two. They've got plans, and these plans have been underway for several thousand million years. Before you were born, these plans were laid in the blood of the gods. All right, I'm in the side of giveaway wall. I'm going to do a real quick refresh here. So I might pick up a couple from the old floor in the giveaway wallet. Sensei Bullraj in the house. Hey, bud, how are you? Great to see you. Playable Faded Monsuda pack sale commenced last weekend or before the weekend. Where are we? Well, let's take a look. We're going to take a look at that badass at that drop. What do we hear? Look at this. I mean, that's a really good one. I can't believe this is rank 6766. It makes no sense. The ranking system is F, man. But yeah, we got people dropping the floor here. So if you're looking to buy up, do it. I'm going to buy the first two. for the giveaway wallet. I've been sniping BPWCs, boy. Well, I mean, I keep looking at the floor. I keep looking, keep my eye on it. Because if it goes cheap, I'll buy some up for the giveaway. But then I've been buying up for my own personal stash. Statalish. It's because there's like dudes that keep popping up. I'm like, oh man, I don't like that one. I can't really see myself passing up on it. I gotta take it. Gotta strike while the iron is hot. All right. You gotta strike while the iron is hot. Delvision. Hello. What a lovely little creature you are there with your little emoji. Beautiful. Hola. Como está y tú? Como estás? You can ask Nate, Nathika, how bad my Spanish is. It sucks. I literally failed in Spanish 1B. Not 1A, I got through. It's 1B is where they hung me out to dry. I lost my marbs. I just noticed. What did you say? We just noticed Warsaken got an on Google Store. Is that new? Oh, really? Drop me the link. I want to see it. I maybe that is new. We're going to be joined by the great and ever so wonderful Mr. Coleman here in about 20 minutes or so. We will be joined by Coleman, and we'll ask him. We'll talk to him. We'll get the inside scoops. The drop is going on right now, I believe, for Series 2 as well. I won one in Twitter a few days ago. A BPWC of NFT. Nice win. Mama Muffin in the house. Hello. Great to see you. PP to the moon. I'm down with that. I'd like to see it go to the moon. Which PP are you talking about? Wax on PP? Or are you talking about, PP on wax or PP on ETH? Because I could see them both going to the moons. To the moons and beyond. On their main site, they added a new button to download on Android. What? All right, let's pull that up. I want to see that. What are you talking about? On their main site, they added a new button to download on Android. Okay, so I need to go to like the main page here. You guys, I spent all my loot almost. I'm on the damn slot machine, like a junk K. Where's this download on Android button? Not that I have an Android, though. I'm an iPhone guy. I'm an iPhone man. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. My big bro. What's up, big bros in the house? Memes and sirs? Yes, it is. Warsaken.com. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm on the wrong one, right? Warsaken.com. Warsaken.com. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I hadn't been over here in 20 years since I joined the Marine Corps. All right. Down at the bottom, I presume. The socials. The card library. Meet the villains. Where do you download where do you download? Yeah, G Daddy. Warsaken is in the house. I mean, that's what you guys are here for. You don't want to hear me yammer about anything else. We could just jump on into it. But I do have to say a few things. First and foremost, you guys. It's in the announcements. Let's look at it. That's the best place to do this. On our Discord, in the Discord announcements, we have All of the links for the look at that. Look at that dude smoke. Crafts for roaches, crafts for half joints, crafts for full joints, craft for Pepe blunts. Craft for Pepe blunts. There's two different craft for Pepe blunts collection here. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to do this. Boom. All in the chat there. All of those are in the chat. So what are we doing here with our lives, right? Like, okay, B, PWC, jackpot machine token drop. All right, so do I have the token? I think I need a token. Let's just do this. Let's just oh my God, I gotta get into the right wallet. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna show you how the old Pepe's joint jackpot machine functions at the moment. You need yourself a Pepe token here, the NFT type, and that's going to cost you 5 million Pepe tokens. So I'm going to log in and see. I believe I have that in my personal wallet since I'm a baller. I'm like an OG status baller from the heavens gates. Alrighty then. Come on there. Get into my old wallet. Son of a click. All right. Survey says I'm inside. I'm going to buy one of these if that'll let me. One. Now, if you don't have Pepe token in your wallet, you can go get some at Wax on Edge, or you can swap. You can swap for it on Taco as well. Taco swaps. .taco.io. Oh, Jesus. Successful. All right, sick. I did it. So I got myself a token. I'm going to close that down, and I'm going to go back to the announcements because the announcements have everything I need to party. So that was that. This is the jackpot machine. It's on Nifty. Jackpot machine token NFT Wax on Edge. There's the Wax on Edge linky. But let's go to the machine. To the machine. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Wrong wallet. Gotta get to my personal one. I was about to mint number 5 there. Should be the mistake of a lifetime. Okay, so what is the jackpot machine all about? Well, you put in your tokens, and what do you pull out? But I do have 2. I have 2, so I can be a junkie. So I can win blunts, or I might win the golden green Pepe blunt, which will give me I don't know how many billions of Pepe token, but a lot. But if I don't, and I get like this Pepe blunt number 10. This is the sky blue paper. Rarity so hard to find. I can take this to the blendy machines, to the blendy page. Let me show you. We'll go to the links. All right, so you can get the token here. Crafting, we just did that. So blunts. I have blunts to blend. Capture, it's not live yet. Son of a blunt. But essentially, though, I would autofill that. Boom, my blunt would be up in here. Autofill 3 assets from your inventory. Okay, so it takes 3 blunts. And then I get another token. And I can go back at it and try to win that billions of PP. So that's just kind of the system that we got. We're set up right now for the Pepe token. If you want to spend some of your Pepe token, try to make some, earn some, to burn some, to learn some new Pepe tokens, these are the links that you'll need here. That's what's up. Okay. Since I've been yammering or whatever and whatnot, and like we'll give away some Pepe token as well as we'll give away a Boroed Pepe Wax Club NFT right now. So the winner is getting the double trouble. the Tooper Scooper, the Snipper Whipper. Jump right on in there with exclamation point to play. I'm so sorry. But you check it out. Peepee, not play. I knew I said something wrong. And we'll play the game. All right, you guys are all in there, ready to win it. Not play, Mars Utah. It's exclamation point Peepee today. Yeah, it is. All right, so what I'll do? Well, I'll do. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't even need to give away a token Pepe tokens. I can give you an actual token, I bet. Like the NFT token. So let's check that out. I bet I have one in the giveaway. Wah, 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 wah. All it. I don't know if you guys knew this about me, but in an earlier life, a past life of mine, I was the head of a startup. It was this wallet company. It was the Keen Wallet. I was trying to make wallets out of quinoa, and it just fell apart. The business, the wallets. I needed like a sticky agent to keep the quinoa buttons together. But that just seemingly, whatever I used, just wasn't the right one. Didn't give the right look, the right texture, the right steez. Finally, we have found ourselves inside of the getaway wallet. I like to call the giveaway wallet the getaway wallet. Holy shit, that's right. I went hamster over the weekend. Was buying up some of the Left House Collections floor. Okay, jackpot, jerk off machine token. Excuse me. Jackpot joint machine token. Gifty link. And I'll throw up a BPWC up into there. Sweet Jesus. Making that gifty link. Do you guys want to play this Crittercraft round? I think so. Pennybags Junior Royale with cheese does. He's jumped in there hard and sharp with his exclamation point PP. We got 18 mofos up in the pond. Only one of you guys can win it. So the way we're going to play this version of the game will be explosion style. Explosion style. So get ready to explode. On your mark, get set, go. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. They're out there ready to explode. You know, in case of a tie, we will go to the Santa Anita Raceway. I better get my show in order here, as I need to be on. I'm sure I'm not listed as a Warsaken show today. Let's make sure that's in the stream info. Well. Now we know who's left the show. When you don't explode, we know you're not in the pond. Don't try to pull the wool over our eyes. We know what's going on around here. Warsaken Wednesday. There's the Warsaken button. Put it on. Get done. Well, all right. Let's find out who won that round of explosion. Well, the Boom did, of course. Who else would win a game of explosion but yet the Boom? The Boom. What's going on here? Where's my there it is, right? Yeah, there's the old Linky. Okie dokie, Boom, you've done it, you won it, you son of a gun it. Check the old whisper. We've done it, we checked the whisper. I'll set up another round. We'll play another quick game before we get into the full blast Warsaken speed of life. If you want to play Warsaken for the rest of your life. Anybody out there in the audience, have you had success with Pack 2? Anybody pull anything magical, majestical? Has anybody going hard in? Is Plaque 2 playable immediately? I pulled Hex Leader. Richard Hart from Hex? That'd be amazing if he was part of the game. That's dope. Nice pull. Not me, just one pack. Okay. The Hex Leader. Yeah. No, I haven't gotten one yet. I haven't done a pack 2 yet. Pack 2. Let's go to the store. Let's take a look at the store. Whoops. Bring it back in. Store. Warsaken. All right. All of these packs are new. Is that the deal? These are all brand new packs now. Premium pack. 8 cards, elite pack. 12. Oh my God. So the Savage Escalation pack. I mean the premium pack has less cards than the elite pack, but it's more expensive. Yeah. What's going on there? Is that because the cards inside are that dope? Yep, all new. Oh, yep. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the old chat. I'm a rat. Yes, you can play. Set 2 cards already left. Thank you. I have them in my deck now. Awesome. That's fun. Whoa, that is a crazy vagina of an avatar you're rocking there, G Daddy. But of course, currently in the poorhouse, got to get a job. I know I need a job always. Every day I need a job. 20 elite packs and 1 premium, nothing too exciting. And then I tune in and watch TD pull a gold leader out of his very first pack. That pisses me off, CM Ski. That truly pisses me up. Pisses me up and off. Yep, all new. Yep. All new. It's more premium. Damn. More blood foil leaders up in the Savage. Hello, Skull Girl. We need a Pepe Army Force card. You're darn right. What vagina? Wait, that's not a vagina? Let me look closer. What is that then? You're a little avatar right here next to the thing. I got it on the screen, right? You're seeing it down here next to your quote. That's not a vagina? My eyes are shit, even with these terrible reading glasses on. It's a mother moth? Virgin Mary? That's the Virgin Mary? What? I wish you could see what I was seeing. Because it absolutely just looks like a straight vagina. I don't even see a face. I see the face. It's the clit. Hilarious. I wish you could see it how I see it. It's like the perfect vagina drawing. I was like, Jesus, that's really beautiful art. Somebody did there. That's really good. It's a good Mary. Standing around a campfire. We do need that, Pepe. I mean, Mother Mary, Virgin Mary. Jesus. Am I going to? I think I'm going to hell. Yeah, Dirty Mind. Jesus, do you see? Can anybody else see the Vij in what like and not Mary? Does somebody have that bad of eyes? We're all going to hell. Wait a minute. Outstanding detail on the labia. That's what I'm saying, dude. That is what I'm saying. I'm freaking out. I just saw Mary in a vagina, dude. Or scratch that. Reverse that. Wow. I'm awake now. What a show. What a show. What a show. Impossible. Incredible. Good Lord. Where's the wheel at right now? The old Pepe wheel. Oh my God. Only 9 of you in. Only 9 times. 9 contestants have hit exclamation point PP. I'm religious or something. Are you? Rock and roll. I think, I think everybody is religious, even if you're not. I mean, it's kind of like, it's kind of hard not to be. I think, in the sense, if you are, alive, you're a person. If you're a thing, if you're part of all of this, then you're probably like, how could that not be religion? I don't know if I understand what the word religion means, even though I went to Catholic school. Fading You has entered into the old PV pond. A lot of you dudes have. A lot of the good dudes. It's a porn Mary Virgin party. What? A portrait. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, we have 16 members in the Criticrap Wax Pond. Pick a card. Pick a card. Okay, I'm ready to do it. Explosion. Exclamation point explosion. Write that down in the old chat. Get ready, because when I hit this, you want to hit that command. Exclamation point explosion. Try to kill as many mofos as you can out there in the pond. This is Warsaken Wednesday. I want you to be violent. I want you to be savage in the pond. On your marca. Get seta. Yeah, see, Shawnee Poo did it right. He's got the explosion ready to go. None of the rest of you guys know how to play this game. None of you. Lucky Eno in the house. Lucky Eno. Lucky Eno in the house. Lucky Eno. Lucky Eno in the house. All right, let's play the game. On your mark. Get set. Everybody's in. Definitely a conversation piece. On your mic, set, go. Explosion time. Good luck. Do your best. Do your worst. And I'll go ahead over to the old wallet and see what I can gift up for you. I'll put I'm going to put a BPWC. A BPWC is going up in there for the winner of this round. For all you collectors out there, you're listening to BPWC here on the FM dial. It's 2 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. Coming up next, we're going to do a rock block. Warsaken Wednesday, rock block coming on up. Commercial free. All right, let's see who won that round there. Marty and Bob. Visnimerous taking it home. Taking on the BPWC in Cincinnati. Congratulations to you, my buddy. Visnimerous for the win. Visnimerous. Vis. Where are you, buddy? Where the heck are you, buddy? Oh, there it is. There he is. All right, Miss. Check your whiz. Perfect. Perfect. All right, no more messing around. Although, all right, we're going into the pond. Who wants to play the first match up here? I got to see what I got. If I have any of the Warsaken booster packs left. I absolutely dude. Okay, good. Just want to make sure I was ready to play a game. All right. I don't know if Dangus is here. I think I saw him earlier, but that might have been like yesterday, the day before that, one day, month before that, a week before that. I'm not sure is what I'm saying. It all blends together. Orvis, somebody that knows the system here. Your code or our code. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, because we were doing like and I don't know how it works. The point system here, we had a system. I'm just stuttering now. I'm just saying things on repeat. We had a system. We had a system. No, I'm just saying, how are we going to choose? I hate standing up because I have to stand up because I can't see the damn buttons on the PC over there punching the code. So I'm eager to just drop them in. Check channel point, redeem. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Can somebody do that? Because I don't know. We want to waste the next 15 minutes trying to show me where that is. Groove is in the heart. All right, I want to play Nat. I haven't played Nathaka in a long, long time. Let's do it. It's on. 9 F E 8-5. Okay. Here we go, Nat. Whoa, look at that. Warsaken. Warsaken. Makia, that's a keeper. Okie dokie. Now we're off to the races here. Your code or mine? Channel. Oh, is that's the queue? You sent me a link into the queue. Sick. Thank you. Let me check that out. All right. So 14 days ago, 3 minutes ago. So is it the bottom? Is it the bottom then? Uh-oh. I'm assuming it's the bottom rim because those are the new ones that are coming in. Warsaken Blitz, Nat. Okay, so I got Nat, and then it would be Rexinator, then it's Moonbass. I see how this works. I've played this game before, you rogues. Boom, boom. Okie dokie, your turn. Sick. That's all I needed was that link. That's amazing. Life changer. Life changing. Oh, Coleman, you're in the house. You got the link, right? I sent him the linky, so he should be joining hopefully soon. So my turn still? How embarrassing. No. Okay. Not my turn. Not my turn, not my problem, as they say somewhere. Not sure where or why you would use that term. Very superstitious. Writing on the wall. 13-month-old baby. Broke the looking glass. If you believe in things that you don't understand, then you'll suffer. Superstition ain't what is this card right here that you're rocking with the skull on the front? Is that some info? It's a what kind of card? Intel? Yeah, that's a scary Intel card. I don't like that one.
Ouchie.
Well, I'm just getting lucky on these rolls and these cards that are lining up for me to get to where I'm at, to get so far out ahead. Even is the score a little bit, I have a feeling. Ouch. Ouchie, that hurt. Sausage Daddy, you want some sausage? Is there a Sausage Daddy and a G Daddy here in this house? Shaving some fish? Oh, shoving some fish and chips into my mouth at the moment. Deal. Deal, deal, deal. Not my keys, not my problem. Not my keys, not my NFTs. It's hilarious. Streamer luck? No. There's a Left House cheat code that they built for me since. If I don't know, I wish all my stats are. Maybe there is. Is there a stat page? Can I see all the games I won and all the games I lost? Because I think it'd be really comedy to see how many games I lost in the early days. How sad it was. Oh my freaking word. You roll a 6, you think you could do some sort of damage, but no. No damage can be done. But no. I don't know why I keep saying that's weird. I'm not doing that anymore. That's the last time I make that mistake. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know. I'll just move on to the next round, I guess. Attention, Sausage Daddy. You have a telephone call at the front desk. Sausage Daddy, you have a telephone call at the front desk. You related to Sensei? Oh, fuck. Oops. I mean, poop. I think we might be on some weirdo level. I believe I think he's as tall as me, which I'm a 6'5" man. I think he's a big man too, I think. But he makes a lot of weird sounds and isms and is like a spaz goofball, kind of like myself. This is true. What in the bejesus crap? What is with this one roll crap? If I lose this game, I will throw my computer out the window. I will absolutely throw it out the window. No man should lose when they're this far ahead. No way. Yeah, Sensei is definitely is one of my NFT Web3 brothers for sure. I look at oh my God, I didn't even see him come in. Mr. Coleman, how are you, sir?
I am excellent. How are you, Mr. House?
I'm good. Yeah.
You're 6'5". You're a 6'5" tall man.
I am.
What is that in centimeters for our non-American,
what's a foot? What's 1 foot in centimeters? I don't even know.
Anyone in the chat know what that is? Because I know we got people in the house that are like, that means nothing to me.
I'm a giant.
Dude is what that is.
It's a lot, yeah. It's like basketball player height. You're 6'2". Oh, okay. 6'2". Sensei 6'2". You have wide shoulders.
6'2". That's a solid representation there, though. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. When the first time I met Ricoyer in real life, I was so shocked because he is exactly my height. Him and Mars Utah and myself, we were all like giants, and it was very,
Are you kidding me?
No.
I didn't know that was a requirement for the Metaforce crew. So
yeah, you had to be this high to ride the Metaforce roller coaster.
I was sitting there waiting for my invitation, and I'm not quite 6 feet, so I'm not even in the ballpark. So that explains
probably why you didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah. My welcome to Hogwarts letter from Metaforce.
Yes. Yeah. So Warsaken, the Savage Years. we've arrived.
Yes, it is the Savage Years. It's going to be a rough run for the soldiers.
Yes.
It's escalating in a savage manner. Yes, as you know, said the maid to the butler.
Wait a
launched
minute.
Set 2 last night.
I'm about to lose. Oh, I was like so far ahead. I don't know if you noticed that. I was like,
I did. I was watching for a few minutes, and you said no man should lose when they're that far ahead.
Yeah. And
You're experiencing the vicissitudes of Warsaken Blitz.
Yep. You know what it is? It's savage.
It is savage. Escalated quickly, didn't it?
Yes.
Danny's back here. Tofu Titans around. Devil Envy. G Daddy. We got a bunch of great fans, it looks like, in the audience today. Good to see everybody. And everybody I didn't mention. Great to not see you, even though Tarsa OP's there.
Yeah.
Borat's here.
Yeah, it's a good batch.
Tekken 93 is here. I dropped a little comment in the Warsaken Discord saying that we're gonna bust out a murdered out code, a black camo. So at some point we gotta throw some big prizes out there. I don't know when you want to do that, but we've got some good givvies today.
Awesome. Yeah, you gave me that leader card back a couple weeks ago, and we haven't done anything with it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we can do that today too.
I think today's the day, and then I'll throw in a murdered out code into the pot. We'll make some people happy.
Yes.
Have you had the chance to crack any set 2 packs?
I have not. I have not done it yet.
I'm gonna drop a booster pack. We got to open something, unless you got something already you wanna crack open.
I do not at the moment, so yes, that would be.
I'm gonna send a fully incubated. I think booster is the best I'm rolling with right now. But
yeah,
if you let me know which address to send it to.
Let's do the left giveaway.
We'll
open it up in there.
Okay. For your personal enjoyment, not for the crowd, not this one.
Oh, this is for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got to get some set 2 cards in your wallet.
All right.
Right.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Did I just lose? I did.
Ouch.
That just happened so naturally. I didn't even pay attention. I'm just so used to losing like that. I lost. All right. I owe a booster pack. Let me put that together for you, Nat.
Yeah, and I think I got to send some of those over. I have some from set 1. Let me send you the set 2 one first of all. They look similar, so you might.
I'm good for booster packs for today.
Okay, perfect.
For giveaways, yeah. So
perfect.
Yeah. All right. So let me give this to the Nat.
The one I'm sending you is mint 175, or 177 or something. So it'll be easy to spot because it's a low mint.
Now that was a huge come from behind win there. I can't believe that. That's one of my worst losses ever. Check your whisper. I'm
sitting here admiring your stick with itiveness, because a lot of weaker streamers would have been in the corner crying and ended the stream by now. So kudos to you for holding on and pushing through the pain.
Yeah. Well, ever since the Left House cheat code has been implemented, I win pretty, I get some wins, so I feel good about myself now when I lose. It's okay.
That is a fair trade-off. Yeah, I can see how that would make it a little bit easier to
Just
take those tough losses. Because there's not you don't see a lot of losses like that one.
No, that was terrible.
Of course, this is Blitz, and there are comebacks are not uncommon. So
Rexinator, you're up next. So if you want to drop me a code.
Well, I know we're going to get in, talk about Warsaken, talk about the launch yesterday, talk about the event we have going on where people can win some heckin' good cards, some loot, some wax. But I have a few the Pepes in my wallet, and so I haven't been on the show since you launched them, so I want to hear an update on where we're at with that and what I can expect in the future from that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you asked that question, because there's an important announcement that I completely forgot about. But we've been waiting for Mike D to sort out the contract for the secondary claims on Wax Out, and it's out there. And I believe there's been a couple of collections that have used it, and like they've run into some bugs and stuff. So we're kind of like still sort of waiting until things are fully sorted. But that being said, we did it manually. So last night, in the middle of the night, we distributed our secondary 50% of the secondary market sales from the entire Left House collection. Boroed Pepe, Wax Club, NFTs, everything, anything that's sold, since the launch has been broken off to your wallet. So if you were wondering why you got like a little bump in your wallet or whatnot, that might have been it there. So, we wanted to make sure, we just want to stay good to our word and our promises. And, instead of coming on and saying like, well, we're still waiting, we wanted to be like a little proactive and get it done.
I do. I'm seeing, I just checked blocks and I do have a little bit of I got a little 4 wax tip for
right on.
Unexpected last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very cool. So that, felt good just to kind of get to that. And also too, like the contract is super, super close. So once that is sorted out, then like, our hidden collections, our trait farming will start as well. And the first things up are the tattoos and the CBOT, Chicago Board of Trade jackets. That collection will be in the farming system for Pepe, the trait farming system for Pepe. And then every month we're gonna release a new collection, like depending on a couple of traits. Well, once we release that farm, so you might be holding a card right now that is like more valuable than it is at the moment. Like the CBOT jackets, like the floor on those are pretty high. Like I think you can't find one under 100 wax or so, something like that. But that's because people know that they have the stake, the farming abilities coming up right now. But there are definitely, throughout the months there, you might have one that's like sitting pretty and ready, and like that's kind of the fun about the collection is it's like you might be like sell it to try to get another one or whatever for the farm, but then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, there's a new farm for pizza heads.
Yeah.
And I just sold my pizza head to get the CBOT jacket one.
I don't think I have a CBOT jacket. I've got I've got a BPWC jacket. I've got the Star Trek. I think this is some priest robes. I've got like the purple velour, some overalls. I think I have the one you're talking about. But yeah. People get into collectible collections because they like collecting, right? I mean, it kind of rolls with it. So it's fun to give something to look for and make the traits mean something so that you're not like, well, this is really cool, but everybody has these. Nobody wants them, this cool tattoo I have, or, whatever it is that it happens to be. So awesome. Good on you guys for giving it something interesting for people to look for. I want pizza on the head. I want the ice cream guy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Wait, so there's not chocolate ice cream.
What's that?
That's not chocolate ice cream. Hold on.
Yeah. The different variables of it. So there's that. And then there's a couple other things that I have finished the art for something that we're calling Swamp Farms, which is a totally different system. So, but it's like, it's going to take a little bit, because we're about to launch in September. We're going to have sales we've been curating artists, like Pepe artists that are like legit. Some of them are old school. Some of them are like minting Pepe art like on Bitcoin before the whole, NFT craze has happened over there, the ordinals and all that stuff. Like I'm talking like a couple years ago, they were doing stuff like just legit guys. So we're finding these dudes and like bringing them into the wax space, getting them to do like a Pepe piece or two for us. And then we're going to the first guy is Norman Comics, who's been on the show a few times, and he's done like 2 pieces, but like there's 2 different versions of the pieces, an animated version of each, which will be a 1 of 1, which we'll do like an auction for. And then the still image versions of them, there's only like 69 copies of each of them, and those will be for sale for Pepe. So
That's cool.
we have a lot of different things coming down the pipe, and we're building like crazy right now. We've got a collaboration that I think we're going to be announcing something on Friday, but I can't say yet. Yeah.
If there's one guy in the space who you can talk about that has a lot of different, pans in the fire and a lot of things coming, it's you. You've been around, you've proven that you've got sticking power, and you've been here forever and aren't going anywhere.
That's it. I'm not going anywhere.
So you're looking at a set 2 booster pack right there, and it's slightly different than the set 1 booster packs. It's the big differences are the previous ones were 18 cards. This is 12 cards, but the premium slot in the set 1 boosters only went up to the Smoke Noir, so minted to 25. So if you pulled something that's minted 25, that was the best you could do, which is a really hot card, especially in a booster pack. Yeah. In these, you could get a blood foil leader in a booster pack. It's going to be super rare, but you can get gold, you can get thermal ash. So there are some super hot cards in these booster packs. The elites and the premiums are stacked with better premium slots, even though we have those premium slots. There's 1 in the boosters, there's 2 in the elites, and the premiums have 5. The premium booster slot, the premium slots have a better shot than the other ones. So as you go up, not only are you getting more premium slots, but they're extra premium. So they have a better chance of pulling a better cards. So, but yeah, this booster, we could be looking at a blood foil here in just a second.
I hope so.
Hey, Martian AKC, good to see you. I'm gonna look at this pack, then we'll get back in the comments.
Whoa.
We're gonna start out with a couple rank 2s.
All right.
We've got a few new mechanics in the game that you'll see shortly. I really like that card.
Yeah.
I like the ones that aren't necessarily all about war and killing. There's one that's a prayer circle or something like that. I can't remember the name of them.
Brotherland Fields.
Isn't that rad? I love that territory. I love the fields.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll get a rank 3 or rank 4. Looks like you scored a rank 3, Black Nebula 3. Bombs is a new mechanic, EMP. Stealth.
Damage buildings.
All right, the next one's going to be your premium slot. Oh, wait, no, you get a leader or rank 4.
Yeah, this is the Nicolas Cage leader. I like this one. Oh, wow. Okay.
Abandoned Wasteland. The foil looks so cool on that one.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now you got your set 2 premium card.
Nice.
And then there's only 3 rank 1s in here. So, you used to have to click through 8, I think, and now there's just 3. Ooh, Private Wolfric Hoffman. He looks like he's been exposed to the virus.
Uh-huh.
Poor guy.
The AIDS virus you're talking, right? Or no, a different one. Different virus.
It's a different one. It's a futuristic. Rusty. You got Rusty.
Oh, look at that guy. He's beautiful.
We need to have you were talking about different traits. We need to have like a dog club, for people who have a certain number of dog cards or collect all the dogs from both sets and win a prize or something.
That's a fun idea. I like that a lot.
And then the resource cards, you still get, are there 2 resource cards in here? Yeah. We're going to have an upgrade for that soon. I don't know how many of the details we've released, but you'll be able to combine and upgrade them. And if you build them up enough, you'll be able to get a giant stack of loot. And so that's coming down the road.
Very cool. Giant stacks of loot. I did not realize how much loot I spent on the old slot machine, basically the old spin the wheel.
Did you spin some wheels? Did you have some
fun? Yeah, I've done it a few times, and I keep getting random cards and little prizes out of it, and I keep I'm like, I'll just do it again. I'm bad. It's bad for me. I'm not good with the slot machines. Not good. I may
have misspoken on the blood foil leader. I thought there was a chance in the boosters, but I'm gonna have to double check that. I know you can get blood foils. I know there's blood foil G-Force, which is super rare. So yeah, I'll have to double check that. So thanks for bringing that up, Thomas. I will find out, and next stream I'll have to clarify that. There should be a way the player can build back up their morale. Yeah, I don't know if that's coming in future sets. I have a little bit of input as the team's building, and we talk about where the leaders want to go and where the lore is heading. And I talk about the big picture stuff. As far as the mechanics on the card, Brandon and Matt are very involved in that. Stolen Goods and Kubos are very involved in that. So a couple guys from the community. Most people know that we have included a few people from the Legion to come in. We hired them to come and build set 2. So people that were super passionate about it, nerding out on the cards and building theoretical decks, even though you can't play with them yet. A couple of those guys that were super into it.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
I think Kron, Thomas, you might be right. There are Bloodfoil G-Force in the booster, but I don't think there's a Bloodfoil leader. But yeah, you can pull blood out of booster packs now, which is something new.
Yeah, blood's good. You want that blood?
Blood is good. I see. I gotta scroll back to the comments. Sensei Borog asked, "Who are these weaker streamers I was talking about that might not be able to roll with the loss that you took?" Definitely not you, Sensei. You've been around. You know what's what. You wouldn't abandon your audience just because you got punched in the mouth.
Yeah, I might complain a little bit about it, but I'll get through it. I'll keep going.
Yeah, the fortitude.
I mean, Warsaken has come a long way. There's been like a lot more since the time when I was first trying to figure it out. Like, you got that autofill now on the deck. That was the only problem. That was my major problem in the early days. Was like, how do you build a deck? How's anybody gonna come in and play this game?
And if you just come into Warsaken and that's all you're doing, that's the only project you're doing. It's really, you can kind of figure it out. But if you're in 5 different projects, if you're in 10 different projects, and you have to go deep enough in every one of those to figure out, it wasn't easy before the auto deck building. So now,
but then once you learn it. And it's like, oh no, it's super easy, and then it's like you understand it, and it's like enjoyable for me to spend time building a deck now versus like spending time in like, oh, it doesn't work, like that's the part that's really frustrating.
Yeah. I love how you have the ability to spend points to play you, to challenge you. So that's really cool. Great way to bring everyone together. It's fun to hang out. I like hanging out in the chat where we don't have the chat feature yet, but I am looking forward to that because, someone rolls 3 6s in a row and you're like, you must have made a deal with the devil because how are you getting so lucky? Stuff like that, as opposed to being blind and not be able to interact.
So that's coming. We're going to be able to chat with our opponent.
It may start with it may start with just emojis.
Yeah.
We don't know how far it'll go because we don't want people insulting each other, but there definitely will be some emojis, some taunts, some congratulations, good game, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool. You could
autofill was one of the
bubbles or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Autofill was definitely one of the biggest advances we made, and it's funny because we had a big update on August 1st where we changed a bunch of things, made a bunch of improvements, and then it's like August 2nd, and everyone's like, okay, now when's the next thing? It's been 1 day. We built that for 7 months.
Yeah.
Let's catch our breath. We're moving forward. So like you're talking about, we've come so far. If you look back and you start ticking off the things we've already accomplished and just the sets we've built, just developing those, the cards with the art, the mechanics that work so well, that are so clever, adding blitz to the mix so that we can have someone who can just step in, auto build a deck and play, 5 minutes you're sitting down playing a game.
Was it tough, or was it a hard thing to do to introduce a new series of cards into the gameplay and the mechanics? So was there things that had to be adjusted? And
so you've launched enough decks to ask that question. I think it's the first time I've been asked that question. But I was not involved in the work it took, but Dan and the development team, the programmers, you can't just build set 1 and then build set 2 and flick a switch and now they're both in. You have to make everything work with set 2. So you have to integrate set 2 into XP, into loot claiming, into showing up in your collection, into being available on Blitz, into the images showing up. So it's every step of the way. It's almost like building it from scratch. So we had the framework, but they still had to insert it into every layer of the framework. So, it's not just as with something like this where we have a playable game, it's not just as easy as printing them out and then selling the packs. And now look, you got them because people wanted their loot right away and they want to be able to put them in their decks and play right away. So that's one of the reasons why it did take a while to develop and get out on the market.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if we've talked about this. Maybe we did last time we were on, but Rabbit Hole, the movie that I made, has been turned into a series now, like a 6-part episodic series, and it's coming out on August 21st on the Omniflix, which is on the Cosmos blockchain.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you very much. I'm very
So-
excited for this release. I actually really enjoy it and feel like it was meant to be a series more than a movie. Like watching it in this way, just it feels different to me. It feels more grand in a strange way. So,
So if I own the NFT and I have the movie, can I still go watch the whole movie?
yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. You should still go inside the Movie City Cinema and watch there at this
Movie
moment.
City Cinema.
Yeah, and like we still have plans to update that and bring it to its full potential. But a lot of what the Movie City Cinema, like I wanted it to be, or what the dream was, is like once I started going and meeting with some of these other like blockchain streaming companies that are like much larger and more than just like 1 or 2 people, and they have a budget and they're like way farther along than I'm like, I'm just like competing with people that are with giants that are, so I'm like, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it differently. So we're working on an idea of like how to make it more sort of like Left House interactive in a sense, more like maybe less of a game, like a place where you'd still go and find like and be able to watch movies, but more just a more interactive Left House experience, if you will, like across the board, because that's like one of the things that people have always said to me, or like when people start working with me, they're like, man, you have so many different projects and different layers and levels and things that you do, that if people could understand and see that, I think it could be something. But it's really hard to see it all like up. You almost have to like, as I don't even know how to promote myself really completely. Like if I'm in this lane, I kind of stay in this lane and won't talk about these things over here. So you might not even know that I do these, and so it's just confusing. And there's like, it's always sort of like a war of like how to be like a humble promoter who has way too much shit to talk about, like that's
decentralized. In a decentralized place. There's not, I know you have your Discord, but everyone's in 50 Discord. So you put out an announcement or an update and, people may see it. So it's, being an NFT creator is not the same as running a project or multiple projects, because then you're a marketer, you're a community manager, you're the whole, you wear a different hat every hour of the day.
Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of different hats involved. Too many hats. But I think I love it though at the same time too. Like I don't know how else I would live. Like I like I would, if it wasn't this, it'd be something else I would be working on or pushing or trying to make. That's how it's always been.
Yeah, it's a great creative outlet and keeps you from being slotted in. I know you're not a person that wants to be slotted into a single pigeonhole and doing the same thing day after day. So this lets you do something different. And if a film is where you really want to take it and go, then there's options, there's outlets in the space. I think it's smart to to look around and not rebuild something that's already out there. If someone's already got,
I want to try to add or contribute versus compete in the space.
Yeah.
And there's so many there. It's too, like I feel like it's too new and too early to start competing, Yeah. Everybody should be trying to support each other more than trying to fight each other out. But greed steps in and, we have to deal with that.
Yeah.
But like you said, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I don't think you guys are going anywhere. Obviously, you guys were, on your path and mission beforehand. And I could only imagine there's like no going back. Once you've turned the corner into some of this technology, it would be insane to be like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to use that. We're just going to do.
Yeah.
Like I can't see, like we've heard that, I guess, from some of the mainstream gaming It's like, oh, we're steering away from NFTs or whatever. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You really aren't.
They say that while they're, meanwhile, you read the headlines and it's like, Sony hired 8 blockchain developers last week, or, you go on whatever the hiring sites and they're headhunting.
Yeah, or the copyrights for so-and-so. Snickers just bought the NFT copyright, whatever. All these, like, every day there's like some new giant that's jumping in, it seems like.
Yep. It is a lot of challenges, a lot of things we still need to figure out for the future, but overall, it definitely seems to be the direction that the gaming and entertainment in general is headed, I think.
I think so too. Well, it's just like, I've probably said this 1,000 times, but it's just like the idea of like trying to run a business without using like the internet or whatever. It's like, it's the same thing. I feel like it's like these tools are there and they're just going to become easier to utilize and use. And it's like, this wouldn't make sense if every business on some way, shape, or form doesn't start utilizing like blockchain technology. It just doesn't make sense. Of course it will.
Crazy.
The one thing I can be sure of is that it won't look anything like I imagine it will, or like you imagine it will. It'll be some hybrid that's something useful, something where we all pitch in and decide what where the real utility lies, right?
Yeah, it's like interesting to see like what bubbles up, like, or what starts to trend, like DAOs become real popular, and the idea like that seems to really like move a lot of people, like turn a lot of people on. But it's like still sort of like such a strange and new sort of like concept of how to like function or operate with a group of people and finances together, or whatever. I mean, I know it kind of already exists in some ways, but there's a lot of states that don't have laws and rules for DAOs and these types of things yet. So it's just interesting to see how it'll grow and shape, and then like, with the regulations that are coming down, people getting sued by the SEC, all these crypto companies and stuff.
And then some states are like, hey, this is a new thing. This is opportunity for the people who live here. We want to support this. And they pass, pro crypto legislation, or they define what a DAO is and how it works. And, if this is the kind of thing you want to do, come here. And I think it's going to bring a lot of commerce, a lot of business to different people. U.S. is losing out every day still to other countries because we're so far behind on our registration and the laws and the enforcement legislation by enforcement or punishment, however you want to look at it. So I'm excited to be part of it. I love to see the changes and the developments and people coming up with new ideas and trying new things all the time.
Yeah. What is your take or thoughts on the whole WorldCoin thing? Are you familiar? Do you know about this deal?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I looked into it. I signed up. I don't think I can receive it because I haven't verified. I haven't gone in front of one of the pods or whatever you have to do. So I don't know enough about it I'm interested in it, and I'm going to try it out and see how it goes. It's got enough big names behind it that it could, even if it's not what they imagine, it could still be something that changes the face of crypto. You have any big thoughts on it?
It kind of scares me a little bit, like, but just maybe conspiracy theory for surface level of not really knowing all that much about it. It looks like just lines of people that's all I've seen is video of like lines of people standing up to get their eyes scanned or whatnot.
And you're like, and
I'm like,
what is Big Brother?
Yeah, it feels like that in a way. And I'm like, is this going to get to the point where like I'm going to have to do this? Like, are we all going to have to do this? Like, or else I'm not going to be able to eat at McDonald's anymore?
Yeah. And obviously you and I are not the first people to think that, because they say right on the site, it's randomized. We don't save your data. The computer uses AI to randomize and to associate your account with not, to obfuscate your personal details. But if the AI is doing that, it's storing it somewhere, it has access to it somewhere. So it is something that made me a little nervous at first. I don't know if we'll be able to avoid it in the future. You have to basically KYC to buy a cheeseburger at McDonald's nowadays, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, they do. They have those little window things that go up too. Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, I think it was 2000, like the year 2000, New Year's, and it was like I'm got this text. I can text. I'm not texting. That was what it was. I was like, I am not. I was banning texting. I'm like, I'm not doing it. It's the New Year's day one. I'm not doing, and that lasted like 3 days. And then it was just like once I did a text, and it was like, oh, I don't have to talk.
That was me coming into Discord. I'm like, I have enough social media. This place is chaotic.
Yeah.
And then once I got in it, it's like, yeah, that's where I spend all my social media time is in Discord.
Rexinator, check your whisper. I sent you your booster pack. And
congrats, Rexinator. Good job.
Good. Again, I felt like I should have won that one, and then
did you forget the code?
Yes, I think you guys got to turn it on. Tell us.
We got to turn it on.
I don't know. I've never done. I don't know. Never gotten the code.
CMC ski, shut your mouth. I do not wish they'd hurry up and put a barcode on our right hands. I'm not a fan of that.
That's scary, right?
He's trying to rile me up. Yeah, he's trying to get me riled.
But that's the it's like they say they're not. It's randomized, but is it?
Right.
Do they really have your? Because that was the scary or the worry or whatever. It's like, well, like what if somebody comes and rips my eyeballs out of my head just so they can get into my accounts or whatever, right?
Yeah. But there's always hacks. Someone, your data's safe. We're not going to share it. Well, you share it if someone steals it. It gets shared at that point.
Yeah.
Kron, I'm going to back up 6 minutes here to his comment. I think Warsaken moving on to NFTs moved the timeline and progress forward a lot by just staying purely physical. I agree. We'd gotten some traction with our first Kickstarter. We launched it, saw that it probably wouldn't fund, and so we pulled it to make some changes. It was under a different name. It was Legion of War back then. So we rebranded, finished the art, developed a lot, and started moving forward. Coming to NFTs did give us some funds we need and some exposure. And so it has been really good. The next Kickstarter we did went over like 5x what we had done. So the first one, we didn't hit the mark. The second one, we 5x what we were going for. So that just shows, and that was just for physical cards. Yes, there are a few NFTs in that pack, but it's for a physical set you're buying. So that shows the difference between the two, with having the digital backing and the Legion and the crowds and people being exposed to it. Because it's one thing to buy a card game and pay $40 for a starter set or $150 for the deluxe, versus just going online, paying maybe you can get a deck for $10, under $10 now online. We have some listed in our Discord in the strategy channel. They're pinned. I probably need to go update that because it changes every week. But you can go buy 65 cards, you go click auto builder, and then you try out the game, you see if you like it or not. So I agree with Kron. As usual, it was a huge step forward to us coming to digital and NFTs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you're being sarcastic, CMC Ski, but you still made my hair start to singe. It almost caught fire there for a second.
Yeah, it's kind of course, these kinds of jokes and conspiracy topics will come up around a project. Something like this, is going to definitely bring those conversations.
Of course, Tofu Titan with an astute observation. Of course, having NFT and physical games make it especially special if there can be synergies between them. Yeah. We've had meetings about how we can, do we want to go true VIRL, which is virtual in real life, where everything you own is tied to an NFT. We've had thoughts of, if you own these physical cards and you ship them to a holding center, then we can transfer them and give you NFTs. And then when you want them back, you can redeem them at any time by sending in the NFTs, and we'll send you the physical cards back. We've looked at what other companies are doing. And we decided to get further along on our goals before we decide what we're going to do there. So we are going to have some sort of tie-in eventually. It won't be a card for card type thing. You'll have your physical collection, you'll have your digital, but there will be some rewards you can get both ways because we know it's what people want. And it's so cool. It stinks to have your friends online and you've got this great deck and you're the best player, and then you go to play physical and you've got like 12 cards, and you're like, well, I can't really make much with this. So we want people to be able to play and enjoy whichever space they want.
Yeah. It would be fun to be able to, if you had, I see what you're saying, to be able to play that deck in one world or the other would be lovely. All right, a little David Letterman. I like the audience clapper. Always reminds me of like the David Letterman show on that card. On the which card? The morale visit from our leader. Like that vibe.
Visit from our leader. Yeah. It's not really Easter eggs because it's not hidden, but if you look at those cards, like you can tell who that leader is. Anytime there's like a leader, public embarrassment, like that's Lockwood right there.
Yes.
And you can see like the plane behind him is something you'd see from his country. So everything's tied in together. Just those little details. When you see the two people in the treaty shaking hands on the stage, wait a second, that's these two. And then if you dive into the lore, it's not just two random leaders they threw on the stage. It's two people that either in the past have teamed up, or maybe one of them even pulled some strings to get that person help them along in their coup. So even in the little details like that, even though there's so much that goes into building a set, even the small details, we've always, and it's mostly the design team, tried to be very precise and create a real world where these things would make sense and build on each other.
Yeah. I could see, it would be really cool if there was a version of the game where it was utilizing both like the online and physical deck, like you needed both to play this game somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know what the game is, but I bet there's a game for it.
Did you ever do any of the video games where you have the physical items? Like way back in the day, it was the Nintendo robot and gyroscope.
NES.
I
remember those. Yeah.
And the robot would pick up the gyroscope and turn it and put it on this thing. And
yes.
And now
I never had that, but I remember it though.
Yeah. More recently, they had Skylanders where you have your character, you have your avatar, and you put him on the portal of power, and then you get to play with that character. And then when he dies, if you've got 20 of these collectibles, you can take another one, put them on the portal of power, and you can keep playing. So the more you have, they really tied it in well there. And you can power them up, because it stored the stats online for this little guy that you could put on the platform.
That was super awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, really fun. My son and I played a lot of that back in the day.
Nice.
Plans to take Warsaken to VR or AR. Another thing we've talked a lot about, we've had to table, we want to build a world of Warsaken, which is like an interactive world. It won't be like Warcraft where it's a single player, first player battling game. But we want to build something where you can go into the world and react with people. You can, go and accept this mission and then go solve these problems. It won't necessarily be first-person shooter, first-person swordsman game. But by the time we get to where we're building that, like we thought of the lore and some of the logistics around it, I don't know if it'll be an AR or if it'll be just, on your phone, something, just an app or an audio immersive experience. But we've talked about different options there.
Is on the like the goal list, one of the goals is to see people on Halloween dressed as Warsaken characters.
Yes, absolutely.
That
absolutely.
should be on the bucket list.
Once we get the merch out, I want to get pictures of people, wearing Warsaken swag at the Seven Wonders of the World, at the Golden Gate Bridge, at the Pyramids of Giza. We have fans all over the world, and I just want to see, Warsaken at the Leaning Tower of Pisa or the Sydney Opera House or the Emperor's Palace in China, wherever they can do it. On that note, we 2 days ago, my son turned 18, and what he always wanted to do on his birthday, when he turned 18, was go skydiving. So we were like, well, let's make it happen on your birthday. So my father-in-law, who used to be a paratrooper, and me and my son, 3 generations of us, all went skydiving together.
No.
My father-in-law was repping his Warsaken shirt. I had the hat there. I couldn't wear it obviously in the air, but we got some pictures there of us on the tarmac in our Warsaken swag. Yeah.
Wow, you guys all jumped?
We all jumped. Yeah, it was cool. I got to be the last one to go, so I got to see them. And it wasn't so much of a jump because we all went in tandem, and basically they helped the guy scoot to the edge, and then the guy just kind of pulled and launched them out. So for them, it was more of a fall. They weren't really in control, but we definitely jumped, and we fell through the air for 50 seconds, and then canopied our way down for about 5 minutes.
I'm getting butterflies just you telling me about this. Like I would never. Have you done this before?
Just once before, yeah. So I knew what I was getting into and loved it again. My son had a great time. It was everything he hoped it would be. So really fun experience for all of us.
Good Lordy. I mean, just the idea of watching your son go out the airplane first. Like, is that scary to watch somebody?
Such a weird feeling because you travel commercially. If someone's walking around without a seatbelt on, everyone's kind of looking at them like, and so here we are on this tiny plane with the door wide open.
Yeah.
And then there's people sitting right by the door, just like it's nothing. Like if we hit turbulence, they could get thrown out. It doesn't matter. They've got a parachute on, but still, it's just like, it goes against everything we've ever believed, right?
Yeah.
You should have the door closed, not be sitting by an open door of an airplane. So it was just so weird to see them jump out and just drop off into nothing, but so cool also.
For sure. Yeah, that's bizarre.
It's been 20 years since I did it, and so it was almost like a first time for me.
Yeah, I'm sure that's just got to be a rush. Wow. Okay, so everybody lived, everybody was happy. No, the parachutes opened and everything. That's great. That's Jesus.
Yeah.
It's good news.
My wife was saying, we went in, check in. She's like, yeah, these are pretty much all the men in my life. So, we only have one son. And so she's got her dad, her husband, her son. Please bring them home safe. Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
How scary. I just can't win today. The code is not working. I think there needs to be, ever since the update for the Savage code, there needs to be the new Mr. Left House cheat.
I
Savage
messaged
code.
Dan, asked him to turn on the Left House cheat code, and he just sent me the smiling imp emoji. So apparently he's laughing at your misfortune.
Damn it. All right. Well, that was Moonbaz. Yeah, that's who just destroyed me there very easily. Let me make sure. Yep.
I like the emoji, the Pepes.
Yeah, that's great.
Sevy, what's up with you, man?
Moonbaz, check your whisper there. Let's see who's next.
We are days into a standard tournament. There's a standard tournament going on that's going to wrap up maybe this weekend. I know they're still trying to get some of the initial. We've got two different regions. We've got a Europe and Asia region. We've got a USA region. There's enough people playing on Tabletopia that they were able to organize two regions for the tournament. Sevy's been kind of taking that by the horns. So huge shout out to him and all the work he's put in over there.
Wow. I'm seeing the future. I'm seeing, like different teams repping different countries, playing in a tournament.
Right?
That
the Warsaken World Cup.
That's it.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. And it's so easy. Like I never would have
Pennybags, you're next. Yeah, Pennybags, you're up next, I believe.
I never would have thought, when I was a teenager, that we'd be just, you sit down and you play a game with people all over the world. Like, the internet, the connection wasn't even there at that time, much less all the options of how easy it is to play these high-tech games, great graphics, great everything. So it's definitely the future.
Did you get a Pong machine back in the day when it first all went down?
That was a little bit before my time. We had an Atari, and then we had the NES. And those were the future for us.
Yeah, me and my brother got bars of silver for like Christmas or something, like little bars of silver. And I remember watching the market, and we waited till like silver was high, and like we put our money together to buy our Atari. But we did have a Pong. We did play Pong as well too.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's just insane to think from there to here, where we've gone the whole spectrum. But like also too, with like the whole blockchain technology, it's almost like some of these games have gone back to square one again, you know, like we're like almost having to build from the beginning, it feels like.
Some of the ones that make me laugh, they're fun to play, like the restaurant emulators, you know, where you got to plate food and serve the food.
Yeah.
It's like you could do this and work, you know, at any fast food joint and make, but yeah, it's fun to play as a video game, not so much fun to do as a job
in real life. Yeah.
Yeah. Just some of the simple and some of the stupid clicker games that I've played over the years. It's just like, I know this is dumb, but for some reason this just you know, triggers something in me. I enjoy doing it. It's a good release, a good way to kick back and relax.
I like this. This game is right on the money here. We get, you know, you hit me with the WMD, I hit you with the WMD. That's what I'm talking about.
It's almost like it's a savage escalation here.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
What a start.
That's not a bad way to start the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like we're playing a mini game. And that's one of the that's a version of the game that I'm wondering if will ever exist or even could work. But the idea that I had is there's only one dice roll per round. Not like so like it rolled, the dice rolls, it's a 5. That means you get 5 and I get 5.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know? Yeah. Because that way, I wonder how that, like, it seems like it would work. It seems like it might be a faster version of Blitz.
Mm-hmm. But it'll take a lot of the luck out of it. You know, some people love the luck. Some people wish there was a little more strategy.
I think it would be more strategy based, but there'd still be luck because of the luck of the draw of your cards, right?
Uh-huh.
So you're kind of like dealing with that.
A little bit less luck, but still luck. Yeah. I've had discussions with people in the Legion about different, like you could go in, I want to play Blitz, and you want to play regular Blitz, or do you want to play one of these? Okay, 1 roll per turn, or you know, no morale or weather cards needed or used.
Being able to set different parameters on a Blitz match or something.
Or a dice that only has a 4, 5, 6 on it. You know, different. Mm-hmm. You know, down the road, if there was enough demand, we may change something like that. We are a gaming company. Like Warsaken is owned by eclectic nerds. And first and foremost, we're a game company, so there will most probably be more games in the future that are not Warsaken. They could be totally different IP, a totally different brand. We could see. We obviously want to get where we're going with this one and get the basis and build the audience, and then branch off from there. But we've thought about this and all the options of what happens when we get further down the road.
Now, what I'm hearing is that this is definitely happening. Plans are in the works, and you don't want to say a word until you guys are farther along with Warsaken. Am I right?
Once we get there, it will look nothing like what we kind of imagine it right now. So yeah, it will happen. You know, we're a gaming company. We're a game first company. And so it's cool. Coming eventually. Yeah. We've always planned to have Warsaken Standard and Warsaken Cabal, which is 1-player mode, just to give it something that nobody else really has. Like you can't sit down with, I don't know of any way to sit down with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and play a 1-player game. Right. But we've got that built in where all you need is, you know, this little special mat. You could print out something on an 8x10 piece of paper and put the cards down, and you have to own a few extra cards because as you draw for your opponent, they've got to have certain cards come up, but it really isn't that much you have to add to be able to play the 1-player mode. So those are the two we always planned on. And then once we came to the blockchain, kind of saw what the NFT space needed, we developed Blitz specifically for digital, but it works perfectly for tabletop as well. And it uses the same setup with 1 leader, 4 territories, 60 cards in your arsenal. That was important to us to keep everything stable and similar across the board there.
Yeah, got it. Okay, I know you were saying people were like hammering you guys for like what's next, and you just got to this point.
Yeah.
But like, and I'm assuming whatever is next is down the line. But do you guys know what the next goal point is, or what you guys are working towards? If you can say.
Standard is our big thing for the year. Like that's, you know, we wanted to have it out. Obviously, you know, a year ago would have been awesome, but we've said all along this year we want to have it done by the end of the year. If it's not done, then Brandon said he's going to put on a pink tutu and do a dance on stream. So hopefully, as much as we'd all like to see, hopefully it doesn't happen. So I know he's pushing hard for that reason. And once we built standard, it really set a lot of the groundwork for once we built Blitz, it set a lot of the groundwork for standard. And then just having a collection that you can go in and sort that tracks everything, you know, that can filter for loot, XP and all that. That was a big part of the heavy lifting. And so it's still something we think we can get done this year.
Gotcha.
Sevi says they don't all want to see Brandon in a dress. Weird.
Whoa.
Who would have thought?
Okay. I don't know what kind of people are hanging out around here, but okay.
We do have an event going on that started at lunchtime yesterday, and there's 2 different pieces to it. Anybody who bought cards, bought a premium or an elite pack, or bought 5 boosters can fill out this form. It's on our Discord. I'll drop a link. If you go to our Discord and look in the news, it's one of the most recent posts. You fill out this form and you say, here's my Discord name, here's my wax address. And then we pull, you know, we can go to the blockchain and verify. And then we're like, yep. And then we're going to give all those people the role of second wave. And then they're also going to be entered into a contest for 1,000 wax, 1,000,000 loot, 3 murdered out codes, 2 black camo infinite leaders, 2 black camo G-forces, 12 booster packs, and then the power supporter role for 3 months. So some good prizes there for anyone, like I said, anyone who bought some packs. And then there's another half of it. Anyone who does an upgrade of set 2 cards using a first wave upgrade card can also get another entry in it, and we'll get that role as well. And so that's going to end tonight. I'm going on NFT Gamer TV later today. That's going to end at the end of that broadcast tonight. So you still got about 5 hours or so to fill out those forms. Again, just go to our Discord. I'm going to try to make a link here and post it in the chat if it won't kick me out for doing that. See if that works.
Should be fine.
If you're in our Discord, you can go to that channel and read all about it and find the link to the 2 different forms to fill out.
And Penny Bags, check your whisper. And then I have one more booster pack. So Anik 420, send me the code. And then I've got that leader card. I can't remember who it
The black camo.
Yeah. The one, yes. So we got to give away too.
These ones are cool because they give you a lot of XP. Any of the infinite leaders, they're a rank 4 to begin with, and then they double the rank 4 XP. These black camos, they're limited. They're kind of a collector item because they've been a promo item we've used. So, you know, in the future when people start collecting that stuff, they'll be looking for these. Plus, you can upgrade them into a black camo foil fire, which may be our coolest looking upgrade, and it's one of our heftiest, maybe our heftiest upgrade XP as well. I'm not sure. I need to look at the chart, but a lot of uses for it. You know, if you hold on to it and just get the XP from it, it bumps you out a lot. But there's even a lot more on top of that.
Beautiful.
This numerous, get that caffeine in. Stay awake. We got to do we got a murdered out code. We got that black camo coming. Stick around.
Absolutely. I'll take a sip of the caffeine. Might as well while it's here. All right, I got to win one dang game today. One game. This is rude. All right, Mr. 420, if that's your real name, good luck.
The Legion is definitely showing up to represent today. Good job, Legion. Sorry, Left House.
Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. It's always lovely to have the Legion in on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
It's been probably a month and a half, at least a month since I've been in. I know that, so it's good to be back here personally and catch up with you.
Yeah, no, it's always a good time chatting with you.
Most people know I work full time as a firefighter and paramedic, and summertime gets busy because a lot of guys on one hand are using vacation time, and on the other hand, our department sends guys all over the United States fighting wildfires, and so they need people to backfill the station. So I end up doing a fair amount of overtime, and then plus that with the launch of Set 2 coming up, trying to market that. We've been trying to reach outside of the standard wax walls and reach out to There's some game companies that we've talked to. Flame.xyz is one of them. There's a couple other ones we're looking at, kind of people trying to become the Steam of Web3 gaming.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get involved and get involved with them. Wax at this point is not a super popular. There's not a lot of those type of games that people are looking for. A lot of because they may, I don't know, some of them will go for a long-term conquest game like Our Planet is built, but a lot of them want a game you can sit down, play a game, and be done. Just kind of like a get in, get out type of thing. And so I think we're repping Wax well as we go and talk to these blockchains, these new platforms. And there's been a few of them that said, now that we're partnering with you guys, we really want to look and we really want to implement, because we'd love to have you guys on board. The project just shows so well, and we're really trying to be an ambassador. So it's fun meeting with people all over the world, people with different blockchains, different ideas, and see, I have my experience where I have been and what I've seen, and just talking to different people from a different blockchain. It's like talking to people from a different planet sometimes.
A lot of kind of what our conversation is about for how we want to build and go forward is the blockchain is always going to be a part of it and stuff. But if we can build it in a way that, even with Warsaken, it would be nice that if you could come in and just sign up with an email, and maybe I'm not getting to fully interact, but I can play games, but I'm not earning or something, but I'm using a guest collection or something, but just a way that I can get in and play.
You're reading my mind right now.
Yeah, it's in the works. Sweet.
We see that this, and I hope this is something we can do this year. We want people to be able to come in and not even know they're in a blockchain game. Yeah, like you said, I got an email. Yeah, I can buy some packs. I can play some, and they own those assets, or we have them squirreled away or set away, and until they claim their wallet and probably KYC, because we are a United States company, they won't be able to do anything on the blockchain with them. But they can stack them, they can claim loot, and they can, buy loot packs, they can buy wheel spins. They won't be able to cash out their loot or sell it, have it in their wallet. But definitely come in almost not even knowing what they're getting into, just having it really easy. Come in, sign up, play some games, and go from there. Yeah, and if they want to get deeper down the rabbit hole, we'll have that option. But if they don't, then they won't have to.
Yeah. Exactly right. That's the thought. Because as rad as the tools and what Wax has and stuff, it's still, and I've said this a billion times, it's still this tiny corner, 5% corner of of the space, So your market, the majority of the people that are here, and we were talking about this last night, they're on Ethereum. Gas prices, whether you like them or not, this, that, or the other, the masses are there, so it's you're competing in small ponds. I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be a good place to grow, to learn, to figure it out, especially here because of the tools.
Yeah,
that come so far before they get them.
Great space to grow grow your community and make friends. Especially, I think Wax is awesome for that.
For 100% for community, but on the tech side though, I think it's going to benefit all of the creators that have been here, that are here now doing all this stuff, because, as the technology on the other sides are comes slower, those devs don't talk for some reason. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
But
yeah, speaking of that, I got my daughter's cat here. She likes to make the appearance on the stream, this alien looking thing. She thinks the world is our house and our back porch, right? That's all. And that's how I am in crypto sometimes. I've been in Wax, and I tried dabbling in other things, never really found what I was looking for. But then now that I'm forced to kind of go outside my boundaries, I feel like, wow, the world of blockchain is not my house and my back porch. There's literally an entire world out here, and it's expanding every day.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's we're falling in love with and getting super hyped on tools, that these tools are meant to be used to do the other thing, we're celebrating the tools, and that's awesome. And it's worth celebrating. Don't get me wrong. It's these new things, right?
Yeah.
That are revolutionary. So it makes sense.
Yeah. I like, Kron says it's fun to look at your nice cards, but also your opponent's cards as well. And Gabox flexing with the Thermal Ash leader and 4 gold territories. That is a pretty sight. I love to see it. I love to
Yeah.
see it.
Very nice.
I'm going to run for just a minute. I'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna shout out to Choabunga, who is our newest blood foil leader holder. Pulled the biggest card of set 2 so far. So I will be right back.
All right, cool.
It's a teaser.
Look at this. Oh wow. All right. Teaser it is. That's a fantastic card right here. Jeez Louise. Where are we at in this game? My turn? No. All right. How have I blown up 3 of your territories? I did not know that was the case either. Maybe I will win 1. Maybe not, though. I'm going to need some good luck. What do you got for me? Nothing. All righty here. Oh, of course, you roll a 6. I haven't rolled a 6 in the Queen's Age, it feels like. Not in a Queen's Age. So, yeah, Rabbit Hole, the 6-part mini series starting August 21st. Oh, my goodness gracious.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Pick up where I left off. W. Choabunga. So glad it was you. Pulled that first blood foil leader.
Yes.
And I heard I haven't seen the clip yet, but I heard there's a clip of it. So I can't wait to go watch that. See the excitement, see the tears, see the confetti fall from the ceiling.
Well, there it goes. There goes my final booster pack of the day.
Wow.
Yeah, that was rough. A big goose egg over here.
Didn't you win one? Oh yeah, before I came on, you were winning. You had it in your pocket, and then they
just
pickpocketed you.
Just basically. That was Anik 420. Yeah, that's who beat me. Okay, good game. That's just rude to patronize me like that, saying good game. It was not good game. No, you came from. I lost it again. I was leading the pack on that one. All right, so I have that. Let's see, who is it again? This Lathabo.
Frazzle pulled a blood foil territory from a booster. That is epic.
Oh my goodness.
There's not a lot of blood foils. There are some blood foils in the booster pack, so that is epic. Congratulations. The streamer luck of the streamer continues.
Yeah, some people have amazing luck there. That's incredible. All right, I'll bring this card to the screen here, and then we'll. I guess I'll open the pond up.
Are we gonna give away the big prizes?
Yeah, let's do the big prizes now. Let's see. So I've got this guy here that you hooked me up with for a giveaway, and it made me nervous on the day. I was like, "What do I do? How do I get?" I didn't even know what to do. I wanted it to be special, and then I just sat on it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
it's been cooking. The longer it cooks, the tastier it is as far as these things go.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, let's see here.
Of all the leaders in set 1, like I identify with Raikuito, and that's why he's my profile picture on Discord. But this guy is my favorite. He's got a really wry sense of humor. He's a pirate and just kind of make a joke, while he's throwing someone overboard or something. That kind of doesn't take anything too seriously. He can be brutal when he needs to. Takes care of his people, but just kind of has a good time no matter what he's doing. So I think he's entertaining. I think there's a lot of writing gold in the lore of his story.
Yes. All right, you guys, the board is open. ! Pepe. We'll get you in to win this leader card. But what is it called again? Black foil?
Black camo.
Black camo. That's right. Black camo.
Where do I put the accent mark on Pepe?
Oh, I don't know. Pepe. Yeah, I think it's the last A, I guess.
I'm looking in my collection to see if I have one with a beret on, and I don't think I do.
All right, you guys are jumping in beautifully. I like it. Filling up the pond here. Well, we will do it the explosion style. This is a Warsaken Wednesday. We've got to make it about explosions and war and stuff. So the person who kills the most grubs will be the boss. And if in case of a tie, we will take it to the Santa Anita Raceway, and we'll have the horses run it to the end.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I won't explode. I'll let someone kill me since I have the streamers obviously have an advantage because of the 5-second delay. I know more how to time it, so I'm gonna sit out the exploding. I will resize, but I'm not gonna explode.
Yeah, that's fun.
I like it with the war theme. It's like who can take out? It's not about who can survive the longest always. It's about who can take out the most people. So
right,
I like it.
We're gonna do it. On your mark, get set, and go. Good luck. This is for a leader, Lathabo. I'm probably saying his name wrong.
Lathabo.
Say it again.
Lathabo.
Lathabo. Okay, I'm saying it right. Pretty close. Lathabo.
Man, that didn't take long.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it goes quick.
Good job, Voldemort, taking out yourself as a big boy. That was impressive.
And the winner is Gabo with 6 kills. Oh, we almost had that tie there. Very close game there. All right, let me gift it up and send it over.
And I've got a murdered out code. So the murdered out, for those who aren't familiar with it, you'll see in the Discord it says MO. It's the very black, really dark. We only did certain cards in the murdered out, so you're always going to get a good card. Some of them are going to be minted. I think the most common ones are minted to 100. And these codes haven't gone out a lot. We give away one here and there. So a very rare collection. Anyone trying to complete the set is going to have a really hard time because they are so limited. So I've got a code for whoever can win whatever race our gracious host pulls up next.
All right. I'll go back. We can open up the pond again. That's the only game I have set up at the moment. So wait a minute. Who won that? Gabo won that last one, right? There you are. Okay, let me drop your Lathabo leader card on you. Check your whisper there. And yeah, good deal.
If you repeat, Mr. Gabox, I will give out 2 murdered out codes. I'll give one to the second place. So.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it's always a repeat. Somebody always repeats, it seems like. There's a lot of repeaters. 19 in to win. Exclamation point.
What is the site where Rabbit Hole's launching again?
Omniflix is the name of it.
And that's a film NFT network, a Web3 film.
It's like a streaming, Web3 streaming service. And on the 21st, when we launched the show, that's when their site, their the next generation of their marketplace and their streaming service and all that stuff is launching too. So
very cool.
We're launching together basically. And apparently they're doing like a big press push, and the Rabbit Hole is part of their push.
Cool.
Is the idea.
Smart of them to get people from if it's Web3, to get people from Wax and Polygon and Immutable and ETH and whatever else people are into.
Yeah, exactly. Crossing them chains.
Congrats, Kevin. That's an awesome prize. Glad you scored it.
Yeah. All right, you guys all in there? I'm ready to do this. We'll do this one the long ball way.
Survival.
The Doom Blades, just to change it up.
Doom Blade.
Last grub standing. Of course, you guys know how to play. You want to go to the square that is least populated. Stay alive by hitting exclamation point A, B, C, or D.
You want to think in the future, because what you're seeing on the stream is 5 seconds behind what's actually happened. So if you live in Australia, I think you have an advantage in this game versus California, where the stream is originating. That's how time works, right?
I think so.
It was pretty cool. We went on
NFT Gamer TV did an early morning one. So I got back from basketball this morning and jumped in with Kitty and TD for a while, and she's in Australia. And so it was nighttime where she was at, and it was early morning for me. It's so weird to think about, the sun's going down. She's done with her day.
Yeah.
And here I am just starting mine out.
Yeah. No, that's the fun thing about the space is, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
when one part of the space is going to bed, the other part's waking up. It's even really funny, like in the early, just like when it was just like more like looking at and trading crypto, it was just funny to see how like, the whole cycle would work. And I can't remember exactly, but it'd be something like, China would sell everything out in the nighttime, and then America would buy it all in the morning time. And then, there was just this like funny, and you could sort of see the different time frames, going in different directions or whatnot.
I remember looking at the same thing. Yeah. Seeing the same.
That's fun.
Oh boy. So I've been in C quadrant the whole time, just for the record, and I haven't moved, and I've been safe the whole time. So I think that might be the end of the luck right there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, go A, go A, go A.
D looks pretty safe right now.
Oh man, if you guys all let me win, then I'll send out to the second and third place. If I take the first place, then second and third are gonna win. So don't come to C. If you go somewhere that's not C.
That's the strategy. Oh, you guys you're not listening. Oh, it's a 5-second delay. That's right.
You got to live in the future. You got to think ahead. Oh no. Yeah. Oh boy. Looks like.
Oh my goodness.
Penny bags dodged the blade. I wonder if there's a strategy of staying near the center, like always hovering around the center.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you have time to move out of the way of the blade when it starts to appear.
There was somebody who started off like dead square in the center, just right perfect, and they didn't have to move, and they couldn't get sliced.
Sploosh, I'm dead.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Vis numerous or wax potheads. Someone's gonna win a murdered out code here.
2 legends in the pond left. That's incredible.
What's the backpack? I know I've seen them, and I know I used to know.
They came out not that long ago. It was
I can't remember
what they put out. Just it doesn't do anything. It's just a visual, little aesthetic. It doesn't give you any boosts or anything or advantages.
GG Waxpaw Heads. Can you either message me here or in Discord, and I will, because I have to send you that code. And then you can just go to the Warsaken.cards and click on your account and then redeem. That's where you redeem the murdered out code. Don't share it with anybody.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
That was exciting. That was an exciting one. That gave us a little more tension than the
I love the grub explode thing, but it's done. It's over.
It's a cool option.
It's kind of like their blitz, if you will.
Uh-huh. Yeah, absolutely.
Like blitz. Yeah.
You know what I miss though? I miss marble races. I'm a fan of the excitement.
Yeah,
the rises and falls. Marbles are good. If you're going to do marble race, that almost has to be your whole stream. But it's fun for me to just go toss a random marble in and pretend like I have some control of winning or not.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I haven't marbled in a minute just because I was running into so many like glitch tech issues and stuff. So I just like backed away from it for a while. It's been months since I've tried to marble.
Huh.
I should maybe try to do a marble someday.
D Ruber on Discord. Let me make sure I got it. I see you. Okay.
Then I'm looking. I think we're at the end of our show here. We'll do a little rating in to see who's out there. And you're going to be on another stream later?
I'm going on NFT Gamer TV. It's going to be, let's see, it's 4:00 right now for me. So it'll be about 3 hours from now. So whatever your time is, we'll create an event in our Discord. If you have any questions about if you want to buy packs, Warsaken.cards is the place to go. If you have any questions about anything Warsaken, Discord is the place to go. Discord.gg/Warsaken.
Nobody else is Warsakening right now. I can't believe it.
Oh yeah, I think they all burnt out yesterday. It was a big day. We had multiple streamers on at a time. We had a streamathon. Azar Cyrus put together a heck of a lineup yesterday with the launch day. So,
well, maybe we'll do the non-fungible lottery. That would probably be some marbles over there potentially. Or Prime Rogue. What is he doing? Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Prime Rogue. It's been a minute since I've seen that guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's the legend. I love that dude.
Yeah.
All right, I think we'll do non-fungible lottery. That sounds fun. That sounds
Cool.
like a good place to go. Coleman, thanks so much for joining me. It was a super fun time to sit in here and chat with you.
My pleasure.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah, awesome to see you, and hopefully I'll make it back soon. But I'll be watching for the drop on OmniFlix, and
yeah, I'll let you know. I'll send you private DMs about that stuff or whatnot. Definitely. I'm still kind of waiting to get a few of the informations and bells and whistles for them before I can actually be like, this is how it goes, or whatnot, Yeah. So,
Very
cool. I got a lot of labeling to do.
Thank you, Legion, for popping in, for hanging with us. Had a good time. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Yes, indeed. All right, let me start this raid into the fungi here. Okay, starting. All right, you guys, we'll be back on Friday too. What's going on Friday? Something's going on. We're doing something here on Friday. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll get into it on Friday. All right, guys, have a lovely one.
Adios.
Bye-bye. And we'll end the broadcast now.